Naruto here coming a Liquid Nuke Upper Execute that they displayed in the Cologne NA Finals vs EliGE. Liquid at the start will do smokes outside, however one smoke is missing. Then they set up for their execute. The execute happens after EliGE door smokes fades. Stu and Twistzz are the roof utility players who smoke heaven, molly Mustang, molly backside, and flashes. After throwing their nades, Stu goes hut and Twistzz lurks outside. The other three players, Grim, Naf, and EliGE come outdoor. EliGE will molly inside hut before doing so. Grim will smoke mini and Naf mollies Asian vent. EliGE flashes Asian vent and then Grim kills all three EliGE players upper and plants for mini. EliGE are in a 2v4 and opt to save. Let's look at Liquid's POVs. Stewie2K is one of the support utility players on T roof. He will throw a cross smoke early on, then he waits and sets up for his utility set on T roof, which he can do from one location. To do so, he will line up in the middle of the gray generator that's closest to the ladder. Stewie will throw a flash through the right window, which blinds heaven, Asian vent, and rafters. To do so, aim at this corner here and jump throw. Then in the same position, he turns to his left and aims here and jump throws in order to molly back sight, and then he throws a second flash which he jump throws in the same spot that's mainly for back sight but also blinds heaven and anyone at rafters. Afterwards he drops down ladder and comes out hut. By then Grim cleared the whole site, so Stu goes back lobby and is in charge of watching flank. Twistzz is the other roof utility player. He starts by shooting all the windows out. It's important he does this in order for him and Stu to be able to land their nades correctly. Then he jumps on Marshmallow and sets up for a heaven smoke and Mustang molly. For the positioning, he will line himself up in the middle of the first right bar when he jumps up, then he aims here and left clicks. In the same position, he follows it up with a Mustang molly, which he aims here and left clicks. Then Twistzz will lurk outside. His main objective outside is cut off rotations from secret, and if need be, he can go towards mini to help out his team to clear sight. Grim will be the entry fragger outdoor. He will open the door and smoke mini when EliGE's door smoke fades. For the lineup, you'll go doorway, you'll look up on the roof, while crouch, look up and aim at this black mark here, making sure you're aiming straight up at it. Then look in the middle of the handle and lock, open the door and left click your smoke, all while being crouched. After Grim smokes mini, he waits for Nap to molly Asian vent before heading out. He hears Breezy burning Mustang and kills him, then swings right of silo and kills Tarek Heaven and then Ethan's sight. He plans for a mini after sight is clear. He tries mollying heaven but misses. EliGE off to save. Naf will throw the deep smoke that's part of the basic smokes across his secret. There must have been miscommunication from Liquid here because there is no smoke for close red leaving a gap. He delays the smoke because CTs can in the beginning of the round throw a molly at red to mess up the cross smokes, so he waits until 1:38 to do so, and by then the CT molly should be gone. That's a cool small detail there from Naf and Liquid. Afterward, he goes door and waits for the smokes until they fade for the execute. For the execute, Naf will molly Asian vent when Grim opens the door. Then he's gonna come out and check top hut. Naf will swing out door with EliGE's flash. However, Ethan kills him from back silo. EliGE is going to flash off T-Red, which flashes the mini players. I think he was supposed to smoke close T-Red because he still has a smoke and he doesn't use it for the execute. He'll use the smoke, however it's after plant to re-smoke mini, but I think he made the mistake of not smoking red. Had he have smoked red, but also if Cirque wasn't secret, this possibly could have caused a rotation from one of the EliGE upper players, which would lead to an easier sight take. After flashing, EliGE goes back to lobby and holds the push. When it's time to execute, EliGE mollies hut. I'm thinking the logic behind this is to push any CTs in hut back to allow Stewie clear access to come out. EliGE goes back to the door and flashes Asian vent. He poses up on heaven and misses his initial spray onto Tarek Rafters. Grim gets a kill, and then EliGE checks mini to make sure no one is coming through the smoke. He spots Cirque vent, however Cirque will fall off and eventually save. EliGE will re-smoke mini, and then after plant he will hold mini and vent. To wrap up, Liquid uses their utility to account for most of the main positions on the upper bomb site. This is a good mid-round strat after faking outside with smokes and pulling rotations. Keep in mind you would use EliGE's smoke outside and his molly, plus you have an extra molly and Grim to use outside too. So if you want to do L smokes and molly credit card in secret before running this execute, you can. Try to switch it up with a variation of outside smokes to keep the opponents honest. If you liked the video, please upvote and subscribe. Till next time, Not Out here, peace.